So in some shocking news, it's been reported that the client of a adult worker was beaten up and left for dead, unfortunately getting more than he bargained for in a rendezvous encounter. So to check out this report, it says the Pimps of a Birmingham sex worker beat up and killed one of her clients after she claimed she had been assaulted. It has been alleged Birmingham Crown Court heard that the men attacked the 26-year-old Ali Salih Abdalaah outside his flat in Ladywood. So we definitely want to say rest in peace. And it's been reported, it says Hardi Hamad, 33, of Headingley Road, Handsworth, and Delberry Parks, 30, of Perry Avenue, Perry Barr, both denied the charge of murder. Betty Parks has also pleaded not guilty to theft. And they say the defendants were allegedly the minders of a sex worker, and Mr. Edward Franklin, who's prosecuting, said she had visited the victim at his home and claimed something went wrong during the visit. And according to reports, it says that she had said she had been attacked, and the pair confronted Mr. Ali in the corridor outside of his flat. So the prosecution understands that one of the guys accepts attacking Mr. Abdalaah and causing his death, but actually denies murder. He said that the events that occurred on October the 8th last year began in Soho Road, Handsworth, at around 6:20, where the victim had parked his car. So the defendants, who were in a Peugeot, then parked directly in front of him, and the prosecutor told the court that the worker got out of the vehicle and met Mr. Abdalaah. There was an agreement to go with him to his flat, where she would offer him some services in exchange for money. And they say the victim visited a cash point, went to a supermarket, and then took the woman to his flat, which was in a block in Guild Close. Mr. Franklin, the prosecutor, then said they were followed by the two defendants who parked nearby. The woman made a call to Berry Parks and then made two further calls saying something was not right. And the prosecutor said CCTV captured the movements of the defendants and that of the worker, and at one point she emerged from a side entrance and she could be heard saying, "I want my bag," and she was trying to get back into the block. There came a point, Mr. Franklin said, when the defendants got in and another resident heard a commotion and looked outside, he could see two defendants and the now deceased Mr. Abdalaah lying face down on the floor with his trousers pulled down, and he appeared to be in some form of a chokehold. Reports go on to say that he was struck in the head with a fatal blow, and it said that the resident in question who had witnessed it called the emergency services, and when paramedics arrived, they found Mr. Abdalaah, who had suffered multiple injuries. They made attempts to resuscitate him, but it failed, and he was pronounced dead at 10:29 a.m. So definitely a shocking situation to hear this in the streets of Birmingham. Now, it was further reported that Mr. Franklin, the prosecutor, said the defendant stole the victim's car and drove away from the scene in a convoy, and later made attempts to distance themselves from what had happened by disposing of the two vehicles, he alleged. So the case is ongoing as per this report. We definitely want to say rest in peace to the victim, and guys, be careful out there. We live in some critical times, so we don't know the situation, so we're not going to speculate. We don't know if it was a business deal that went awry. We don't know if it was a setup or anything like that, but at the same time, we just know that we live in some dangerous times at the minute. So try and stay safe out there. We do know people get lonely and all of that stuff, and people get into all sorts of stuff. Everybody got their illicit behaviors and things of that nature, but I advise everybody stay safe out there. Definitely a sad story to hear in the streets of Birmingham. Peace, family. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and check us out on boutthatoonline.com. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for exclusive playlists and social media for all different types of segments and content.